Listen, if you guys have not watched this past episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, when I tell you it was a level 10 ratchet, that is exactly what it was. But we're going to get specifically into these two, Jock and Kendra, honey, because Kendra was not given very much attorney. She was given very much church's chicken employee. When I say she put the G in ghetto, she put the capital G in ghetto, because her behavior was very much unwarranted. And we know by how she was acting that her man is doing, well, should I say her husband, he just doing what he do, cheating on your.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, I've heard of people being stingy, but what I don't understand is if you're stingy, they kind of associate that with, okay, you don't want to, you want to save your money. You don't want to give your money up. But how do you be stingy with a like? It's not like you paying for it. All you do is hit the thumbs up. You hit the like button. Y'all need to hit the like button. If you are not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. It's not like you're paying anything, okay? And also, if you are subscribed, I need you guys to hit the bell notification. That is the way you support the channel, and it didn't cost you a penny. Now, Kendra and Jock got married November 7th of 2021, so they almost will make 3 years. And I hate to say it, but it does not seem that they are going to last. If you guys recall, when we first met Kendra, I don't recall her doing a lot of yelling and screaming. Maybe I could be wrong. It just seems like now all I hear is want, want, want. And the part about this that, for her to be an attorney, obviously she's smart. I don't think she has a lot of common sense because, ma'am, when you met him, he had, cheated on Carly. He had all those children. And then during a break between you two, he got another lady pregnant. So I'm not sure what she was expecting because she married him, because marriage does not necessarily change who people are. So I don't understand what she expected from her husband. When you were dating him, and prior to you dating him, you knew exactly who he was. And I just want to paint that story because if Kendra does not recall who she married, we didn't forget.
I'm not even here to talk about that. You lied to me. I didn't do none of it.
You're right, you didn't.
I didn't have no baby. I didn't send Mita no text message. You did, though. She said that you sent her Uber. Your ass probably did that, too. You probably her, too.
I did not.
During the times that she said, I don't deserve for you to lie to me. So if it's true, you got something to worry about.
Here. We leave. I apologize, okay?
No, it's just not that simple. Because I know I'm not doing
this way or this way.
I want to go that way.
Okay, guys, let's get right into this. So, and I must say this, I do not feel sorry for Kendra, and I'm going to tell you why. A lot of times when people get into relationships, they don't know these things about the man that they're with or even the man that they marry. Sometimes they find these things out because the man or even the female just lied. In Kendra's case, she found out this stuff in advance. If you guys recall, Mita, which is the lady that she's referring to, had came on to Love and Hip Hop, and she had said that she had been with Jock. Mita showed all of the text messages as to when her and Jock were together. Then Kendra insinuates that probably Jock actually did try to have sex with Mita, because that is what Mita said. Now, she had all of this information, but yet and still, she still married him. Not only did she still marry him, he had a baby in between a break. that they were broken up, but obviously eventually they got back together. But the fact that he's having unprotected sex with somebody, I don't know how long he had been known the person, but he was that comfortable to just be a raw dog and skeet and have a baby by a woman that, I don't know, that just does not sound right. But Kendra goes on to tell us how she does not deserve this, but she still married this man. Not only did she tell us that she didn't deserve this, she still married him, and she also knew about other women, such as Carly, who was on the show. He cheated on Carly. If you guys recall, one of the people he cheated on Carly with was the real estate agent. If you guys recall, he had Carly looking at houses with a real estate agent that he was actually sleeping with. Now we learned in this episode of Love and Hip Hop that some girl or lady that is supposedly a business partner to him, they were in close proximity to each other, that people thought that this was somebody he was messing around with. But we're going to get into that as well.
And I would talk to her about what was going on.
All this time that I'm thinking, she just a friend, You been this bitch?
That's all it was.
How could you do that to me? I fell in love with your ass. I had your back, and you do this to me? I might not know how to communicate to you, but I kept it real with you. You don't understand.
I do understand, man. Stop.
Hey, Ken. Hey, what's going on? What the was the shade room post? You gonna have to ask the shade room. I mean, look crazy. And you didn't even call me, Mo, like you know me. Like you done got money with us. You done been in my mother house. And it's like you don't think that much of me to call me and send me a text and say, hey, Ken, that look crazy. They doing this. That's crazy. That's the basis of why I couldn't just sweep this under the rug. If it was anybody else, or even if it was just like you, I'd be like, oh, please, she worked with us. Like, what?
Like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be whatever. But it's because of the other situation.
Well, I didn't call you because, first of all, it was just the media was making it look like it was more than what it was.
You should have reached out. I'm not a bitch off the street.
Well, it's not.
You've gotten money with my family.
Yeah, but I was getting money with him before you came along.
It doesn't
before
matter.
You married him.
You still owed me a conversation, girl. You've been in my house.
But she
said, I don't owe anybody anything. You do. You owe me an explanation when you all up in my husband's
explanation.
Don't come up with my house no more.
If you look at the video, you can clearly see there was nothing going on.
Video, you was too close to him.
Okay, well, I was close to him. I wasn't even thinking about how close I was.
Bitch, you in a video standing within 2 centimeters of my husband, you know what I'm saying? And the blogs talking about he touching you touching him. Like, you definitely owe me an explanation, like, period. So I better not ever see you around if you can't respect me. You too. It's okay. Okay. It's cool, bitch. I'm gonna eat. I've been eating. You old ass hoe.
And I've been eating too, you stupid ass bitch. You come see about me. You thought. It ain't never none of that. I don't give a bitch, I don't give a about your gate. I want to get in them motherfuckers I could. You talking about that getting your gate?
Hold on.
That. Yeah, at the end of the day, ain't that.
I feel crazy that my wife even going through this, that we're going through this, that I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? But, whoa, Kendra, you don't want to do that.
So
you couldn't talk. You took that to a whole nother.
You went, yo, I don't even talk about my house. Okay, bitch, wait. All right, yo.
You don't took this too far, dog.
Whatever, like, I'm good.
I'm sorry about it. It's good, though. At the end of the day, she has every right to be upset.
And I don't.
I could have been more forthcoming, but this is what I didn't want.
What would you do if Mo turned the script on you like how Nita did and said that something did happen?
I would just have to deal with it. I mean, I'm like, show me proof. Sometimes you're gonna get it right on the first one. I appreciate you. I have security walk you out, take you, make sure you get to your car.
I don't need security. You need it.
Y'all, this is too much information. Listen, let me just tell y'all this. I don't give a crap what anybody say. If you look at this woman's eyes, the lady that is supposed to be Jock's business partner, baby, something is going on between them two. Did you guys see her in the scene where she was asking Jock, is the reason why people want to know who he was hugging is because of the way she looked? And he shouldn't have said what he said, but what he said was people can't even see how you look. But the fact that she's saying that to him and they are business partners does not make sense. But let me get back on track. If you guys just rewind it and see the look that she was giving Kendra when she walked out, it's just given very much this is somebody that he has to be messing around with. The fact of the matter that she knew everything that was going on with related to the shade room and that she had already known who Kendra was but never even cleared it up and kept quiet about it is a clear indication that something is going on between those two. If you guys recall, y'all, this is Jock's MO. This is the same similar thing that he did with Carly, taking Carly to see properties with some lady realtor that he was actually sleeping with. Now, Kendra is asking her what's going on and, with all of this stuff with the shade room. And her response is, well, you need to ask the shade room. Everything about these two talking was so off. And it was off to the point that I feel like Kendra already feels that something is going on between these two because she right away, she's suspicious about the lady and she right away is like, look, why didn't you call me? So I feel like right away she feels like something is not right. It's that women's intuition, y'all. And then if you guys listen to the lady that is supposedly Jock's business partner, she says she didn't call Kendra because the blogs made it look like something that it wasn't. And that would be more reason for you to call and clear it up. But the fact that you said nothing, yeah, that's not something not right about that. And the fact that you had been in this woman's house and you didn't want to clear it up is given very much you are definitely his side chick. And then if you guys paid attention to Kendra's hostility toward her, it's almost like she know or she feels something that she's not saying. And then again, y'all got to pay attention. The lady's reply was like, I was getting money before he met you. So listen, that is typical side chick jargon. What she's saying is, I was with him before you came along. That is what that means. Because the fact that this man is now married and you tell his wife that I was with him getting money before you came along, what in the hell does that have to do with anything? And let me not leave out this part. She said, I was getting money with him before you came along and before you married him. I'm telling y'all, that is classic side chick jargon. That is how they talk because it seems like this other girl may be just a little bit bitter that she wasn't elevated to wife, but she remained the side chick. And then if you guys recall how Jock was on the sideline playing it cool, trying to see what and who was saying what, and then immediately the chick goes, I don't owe you nothing. Now, is that what you say to somebody who invited you into their home that may have considered you a friend because obviously you are friends with their husband, but then you go right away and say, I don't owe you anything? Well, then it quickly goes left because Kendra, like, you owe me an explanation. And the girl, like, I don't owe you nothing, Linda, nothing. And then Kendra just right away goes, do not come back in my house. But it gets weird because now the chick starts to backpedal and said, well, you got the video. You can clearly see. Well, ma'am, why did you come off like you have been coming off since you guys start talking? And now you want to say you can clearly see the video. It's something going on between Jock and this lady. Well, it gets a little bit crazier because now Kendra done called the lady a bitch. And let me just tell you, that's that women's intuition. Kendra went ghetto because at this point she know that it is something going on with this lady and her husband. Y'all didn't go straight ratchet because Kendra calls this lady a old hoe. Then she calls her a stupid AB, and they are about to get to blows. Now, how did it get to this? Especially you being a wife, why are you getting ready to fight some lady unless this lady is messing with your husband? And that is very much what it's given, because why would a business partner get this mad that she is cussing you out and you cussing her out? Y'all, this ain't adding up at all. Well, it gets a little bit crazier because Jock asked the lady, listen, I'm going to escort you and make sure, you're safe and you're okay. And she like, no, you better make sure, in so many words, that you're safe. Now, listen, y'all, I don't know these people from Adam, but it is very clear that Jock is definitely doing his thing yet again. And guys, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make sure you share the content and let me know what you guys think in the comments.